So when I first came for my first session of Ozone, I was feeling very nervous and quite unsettled, to be honest. I think because I did have all these years of being promised that these treatments are going to work and they're going to make you better, and they just didn't really. So I did feel very nervous, didn't feel too confident that it was going to make a difference to myself or my day-to-day life. But when I did come in, Michelle was really calm, reassuring. She really settled my nerves. It's quite an invasive disease to have, so it's quite, not embarrassing, but it's always a bit like the whole dignity side to it, and she definitely maintained my dignity the whole way out. It was through the vaginal process of Ozone, and she just kept me calm and explained everything that she was doing, made sure I was comfortable, and all I can say is thank God that I did come, because I've only had 4 sessions now, but even after my first session, the pain within my kidneys had completely gone. I was very tired after my first session, but I had the best night's sleep that I've ever had in my life. It was fantastic. And since then, I've not been having recurring UTIs, I've not been having any kidney pain, and when I do have my endometriosis flare-ups, they are nowhere near what they used to be. I'd have to be carted off down to A&E, sitting around for 8 hours waiting for stronger pain relief, and I've not had any of that since having the ozone therapy. Also, within the 4 sessions, I've had to do a lot of things out in my personal life. I've had to move house, I've been juggling work in university, and that was always something I'd tend to struggle with before I was having the ozone, because I'd go to work and I'd do a shift and I'd be in crippling pain and I wouldn't be able to do the things that I necessarily needed to do. And with being a mum as well, you can't be like that. You know, you've got things that you need to be doing and you've got priorities. And since I've been coming for ozone, I feel like all of them issues have just lifted. I feel better within myself. It's even helped my mental health weirdly as well, which I didn't think would happen. I'm just feeling a lot more energetic and a lot more positive about things, and things don't really seem as bad anymore. I think I fell into a bit of a hole where I thought, well, this is just what life's going to be like. I'm just going to be in pain when I do too much, and I've just got to get on with it, and that's the life that I'm going to live. But since having ozone therapy from Michelle, that has just completely changed, and I feel like I can live a semi-normal life now, and I can actually go to work without being crippled in pain after. I can walk around Bradgate Park, for example, without walking back to the car feeling like I'm getting pains in my stomach or in the side of my kidneys. I can feel like I can almost function normally in a way, more humane, normal way, and it's boosted me up so much. And I think mentally I was being pulled down quite a bit because I was just being left to put up with it and deal with it and just try and navigate my way around living that sort of life. But now I'm not in pain all day every day and I can do all these things. It just feels like a massive weight's been lifted, and I feel a lot more normal almost, and feel just so much better within myself physically and mentally. And I feel like I can do things the way that I want to do. I feel like I can parent my son the way that I need to, and I'm not riddled with mum guilt because I'm worried about getting in any sort of pain. I feel like I can excel at university again. I feel like I can do my job properly. Even relationships, maintaining relationships with friends, family, my partner, I feel like all of this extra energy and not being in pain all the time anymore has just bettered everything in my life, and can't thank Michelle enough, to be honest. She's just played a blinder. She's really helped me. She really has.